You lost all of your money. You're all alone on the other side of the world. Like, how are you so chill about this? How can you be so positive about this situation?
This video is not sponsored.
Welcome back, my beautiful friends. Today I'm sharing with you how I stay calm when everything feels like it's been going wrong. Something that I do whenever it feels like something bad is happening. This is what I do to not just stay calm, but like genuinely stay positive and happy when things feel chaotic. Now, this isn't intuitive for most of us and probably not something that most people do because it feels almost like wrong to try and do this, but I digress. So what I do whenever something bad is happening, this is something I do in my head. I try to reframe the situation, whatever it may be. I reframe it so that whatever is happening, I reframe it in my mind so that it feels like it's for my benefit. And my perspective on life is that pretty much everything that happens is for my benefit. Anytime I look back on my life and I think of something that seemed negative, I can look at it from the future perspective and look back on it and say, that was actually really helpful. That really helped me grow as a person. I met this person because of that event. So you can always try to see the benefit to pretty much any situation. So I challenge you to, if something bad happened to you today, even if it's something really small, maybe you were late for work or something, I challenge you to try and reframe that situation so that it was for your benefit. Finding ways to look at a situation that seems annoying and finding the good in it. And once you start to do this, it will become kind of a natural thing, which I'm feeling that for myself. Like, I don't really need to think of it as a thought experiment anymore. It's more just kind of automatic. So I can feel good or find ways to feel good even when the chips are down. If you've been following me on this channel for a while, I feel like I was posting pretty much every single day and then I just went away. If you've been in the loop, I've talked about a little bit in the community posts and on Instagram about what's been going on, but kind of long story short, pretty much I'm in Thailand right now. Alex is my husband, we lost access to 3 out of 4 of our bank accounts, and we thought we were going to have to cut our trip short and go back to Canada, but everything worked out. Everything is back to normal, but not really. It's one thing to say like, oh, I feel positive in any situation, and then when you like are faced with like the like really, really hard stuff, like your money being taken from you, and then you're like really put to the test, like, okay, do you really believe this stuff? Like, can you really, is it really effective? And it was. I felt completely at peace. Like, at first I was shocked and I cried, but then when I thought about the situation, I like looked for the benefit, I looked for the good, I looked for like, why is this happening? Like, what can I take from this to be a good thing? Being forced to go back to Canada, and that was, I get to go see my family. We can maybe make it a fun trip and see some cool things in Europe on the way back home. And then once I accepted it, and once I started really focusing on my abundance and all the things I do have, even though our bank account is completely locked from us, I just focused on what I do have, and I just felt grateful for all of you guys. Like, that was probably the most amazing part of the whole experience. Whenever I was feeling like alone, like I had nobody to turn to, once I shared my story with you, which was kind of difficult, like I debated whether or not I was even going to share it with you, but when I did, I just got so much love from all of you, so much support, so many of you guys that truly have my back and are my family, and that was just, it was just like, I have no money, but I have so much love and so much support, and this is such a strong community, and I'm so grateful. And that was my favorite thing about the whole situation, was just getting to feel waves of love, and all of you guys talking about how you're praying for us and you're sending our love, and it really it worked. We got our money back within a couple of days, and it was an amazing experience. Like, it was, I wouldn't change a thing. Yes, it was like kind of a little bit stressful, but it really helped me to see that security is kind of an illusion a little bit. Like, anything can be taken from you at any time. Like, the bank can just take your money from you. Like, your house could just burn down. But like, having everything seemingly taken from you gives you the opportunity to look at what you do have and feel grateful for what you do have. And I'm really just kind of going with the flow of life and just letting the world, letting the powers that be guide me where I need to be. Today I felt guided to make this video. I know it's a little bit different than the kinds of videos that I usually do, but I felt like it was such an important message to share with you, because obviously everyone goes through hard times, everyone goes through difficult challenges, and this is something that really helps me, and I feel like you can take this into practice. Even if you're a little bit skeptical about it, just do it as a thought experiment, and I'm pretty sure that it'll make you feel even just a little bit better. It always makes me feel better to reframe what's going on, to really actively start to seek the positive in your life. If you feel like because negativity, just like with positivity, is kind of like a spiral, and once you're in that cycle, your brain starts to look for more things that match how you're feeling. So if you can like stop that cycle and like push it in a positive direction, you'll just keep seeing and noticing more and more positive things in your experience, and that is my experience. And funny enough, on Instagram, when I shared my story with you, so many of you guys, at least on Instagram, already have this is like something that you believe in, like a perspective that you have. A lot of you guys are like, we're saying that something really great's gonna come of all of this. You just like go with the flow of life, like life has a plan for you, that kind of thing. So that was really cool, because I've never shared kind of like the darker things that happen in my life on social media. So it was really cool to share that with you and see a lot of your perspectives, which was very enlightening. Okay, this is a fun thought experiment. Let me know in the comments below, was there something that happened today, even something really small, maybe you had like a bad hair day or something, whatever it may be, either like today or like last week, and then try and think about and try and like write down what that is, and write down how you reframe it to be a good thing. Maybe I can give you another example. Today I woke up and I was feeling really tired, because we went to bed late last night, and I kept trying to fall asleep, and Naya kept trying to wake me up. And at first I was like a little bit frustrated that I couldn't sleep. So reframing that is, by not being able to sleep, I've actually had a really beautiful, magical day, and meet all those people and celebrate the Malaysian New Year, and it's been super fun. And if I was sleeping, I would have slept through all of that fun stuff. So that's me reframing that. Something that's super small, you're tired, reframe it. You ended up having a beautiful, magical day instead of sleeping, because sleep is great, but sometimes you gotta go live your life. So that's my example. I'm in Malaysia right now. Malaysia. And I'm just gonna put this back. My forehead looks good. Okay, too much forehead. I am in Malaysia right now, and the Airbnb that I'm staying in, the internet it's less to be desired. So pretty much I haven't been able to use social media or really pretty much anything since we've been here, especially upload videos. So right now I have a lot of videos kind of ready to go, about like 15 videos filmed. A lot of those videos were filmed at the end of May, and then all of the crazy stuff started happening and everything just kind of got put on hold, but we're back. I need to connect with you guys. Like, I missed you guys. I need to like tell you what's been going on pretty briefly. A lot of you already know. You're kind of like reading, if a lot of you follow me on Instagram, a lot of you kind of follow the community posts, so you kind of have a general idea of like what's been going on, and you know that everything is better now. But you're probably wondering like, okay, everything's better now, but like, where's Amanda? And internet problems. I'm so grateful, and I feel like even more grateful for the blessing that is the internet. I feel like it was something that I took for granted until this trip, when it was completely taken away. I haven't been able to do anything. And I feel like social media can be very addicting, and when it's just like ripped from you, it almost feels like you have to detox a little bit. So that's been a really fun challenge. We are still currently in the Airbnb. We're trying to get another Airbnb with better internet. Fingers crossed that works out. We're still trying to get that in the works. All right, I love you guys so much. I hope that you found this video helpful. More videos are coming, guys. Like I said, I have many filmed, and as soon as I get internet, whenever that may be, they're coming to you. I'm coming to you, your screen, in your life, in your space. I love you, I've missed you, and I can't wait to be back. And now that I'm back, you're watching this video, so I am back. Yeah. All right. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.